Yo, what is good, guys? Hope you're doing well. It's just been over 2 weeks now since I made my last video. We've kind of switched up where I'm filming. I've kind of elevated the camera and got myself a mic. I'm trying to go put more focus into my content, not just on YouTube, um, Instagram as well. That's soon to come. A little project on there. But yeah, so a little update on what I've been getting up to. Um, I'm still working as the appointment setter on one role at the moment. I used to be on two, but I moved off of one. In fact, the whole offer in general, the growth operator himself, like just stopped the offer because the dating coach didn't really want to continue on with it. And it's pretty understandable why, because pretty much we literally got no sales on that offer. Even though I was booking loads and loads and loads of calls, um, there was a really bad issue with the sales process. And it's actually quite interesting to see all that happening, like all the problems, even though obviously these are not good because I'm part of the offer, I want this to do well. It's interesting to see how in if you don't have all the systems in an info product dialed well, things like this will happen where you'll just have no sales, right? So yeah, the main problem was with the closer, I think, and the pre-call assets. So building trust with the closer, because when you're selling a course or a product, if the creator or the person that's selling the product is not taking the call, it can sometimes cause friction in the sales call because the prospect is going to be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like, I'm gonna, about to spend like 2K plus on this course or this coaching offer, and I'm not even talking to the guy that's going to be delivering it. So those kind of issues like that are things that you have to consider when you're trying to market a program. And also, in general, I think the product market fit just wasn't good. I don't think the audience was. There was a lot of finance rejections. I think it could have been crafted better. Maybe high ticket wasn't the solution. I mean, you would think high ticket would be the solution for a dating coach, especially with women as well. It should be pretty easy to sell to women, right? But yeah, it didn't go well. So that kind of finished. But I'm still on this other offer that I'm on with this car offer, and it's been really really cool. I've actually become really good friends with the growth operator himself, and yeah, I've been doing pretty well on that offer. um, Decent closes. We're trying to hit six figures for the month in terms of revenue brought in for this offer, and we should be getting that done. Well, not the because it's the end of the month now, but we were kind of, for the past 2 weeks we've been kind of restructuring the offer, changing up the funnels and stuff. So it's been a bit slow in that sense within the 2 weeks, but earlier, since my last video, it has been pretty nice. But yeah, we're just trying to like go over like what works best for the offer. And yeah, the growth operator actually came to London this week, which is really really cool. Like, it's actually insane. I've become really good friends with someone that I cold DM'd on Instagram for an appointment setting role. Like, that's actually insane when you think about it like that. But yeah, him and his friend who does e-commerce came over to London for about, well, they came here on Tuesday and they left on yesterday, on Saturday. So yeah, I kind of showed them rounds. I mean, on the first day, I actually took them to one of my friend's freshers, which is, I mean, it's kind of rare for me. I don't really like clubbing, but my friend was like, "Yo, do you want to come through?" I was like, "Why not? I might as well just see if these guys want to see what the nightlife is here." And yeah, to be honest, it wasn't that great. I think it's because it was early in the week, so we didn't go on like a good day. But yeah, I mean, those guys as well, they kind of not too much into clubbing as you might expect with online space, or I don't know. But yeah, after that, his luggage actually wasn't flown over from the US, so we're on Oxford Street. I was showing them all the shops, and they were trying to buy some clothes because one of them didn't have literally any clothes, which is quite funny. But yeah, I was just showing them around, and yeah, we're doing a little bit of work when we could at like cafes and stuff. And yeah, we actually went to a dinner with someone quite well, doing quite well in the info space, and had dinner with him, and he showed us around his office. His name's Mahiz, by the way, if anyone who's watching it who knows. He really really nice guy, really really humble, and it was really great to hear about some of the like his insights and like how he's gotten to where he has now. It was really cool to hear about how quickly things change in the online space if you literally just keep going at something and put all the hours in. It's like, the classic exponential curve where you have that kind of moment of time where you see zero results, and then all of a sudden things just skyrocket, right? And it was just really interesting to hear from someone that's doing, 20K plus months in the space. And yeah, it was just really, really cool. Very nice guy, really humble. So yeah, that was awesome. And yeah, I was just showing them around, Big Ben and everything like that. And yeah, they're really nice guys, the two guys that came over from London. As I said, it's crazy. I'm literally like, I would say I'm really good friends with them, which is crazy. We're planning on maybe doing a trip to Thailand next year, as long as I've locked in. And that's actually what I want to talk about as well in this video, because obviously at the moment I'm an appointment setter, but I did want to get myself into the info space, into growth operating, and I'm starting to do that. But I've been quite slow to take action, if I'm being honest, and that was really picked up by the growth operator that I've become friends with. Because he was trying to help me start my own offer. He was like encouraging me to, and he was like, "Bro, you're doing all the unnecessary things." Like I was. See, the thing with me is I'd like to have everything perfect, and so I wasn't doing any outreaching, and I was just like trying to get my website meticulously designed so that it was like perfect. And obviously now that I realize that, like, bro, I'm just doing way too much. And I think he told me, he was like, "There's no point doing something." Oh wait, I'm gonna fuck this up. It was like, "There's no point doing something 99%." Or like it's something to do with the lines of, you shouldn't be doing things. Oh, how have I forgotten this, bro? But it was along the lines of like, you shouldn't be too much of a perfectionist. If 90, if you can do a task and get 90% of it done without doing some 10% like extra little thing, then you should just do the 90%, right? Instead of trying to aim for the whole 100%, because that extra 10% is so much more effort compared to what it will give you in return. I can't. I've probably explained it horribly, but it's weird. Like I know what he was telling me, but I can't even say what he told me. But yeah, anyway, um, yeah. So I think biggest takeaway is take action, because that will literally solve all your problems. Taking action is it's the hardest thing to do, but it's also the best thing to do to get anywhere, to get out of anywhere. And so yeah, I've started outreaching for my own growth operating offer, and we're gonna see how things go. But I really, really, really want to start dialing in everything, because if I'm being honest, I've got everything in front of me. I really just need to try and take action. And when I say try, I mean not try and take action, but take action and try everything. Try, exhaust all means of learning everything I can about the info space and everything about growth operating and everything like that. Because all of the skills that you'll learn here are pretty transferable. So I really just want to dial in and really, really like, yeah, man, just I don't know. I feel like I've really not been going 100%. I said this in my last video as well. Um, Even though I've been seeing results recently, I can tell when I've been going 100%, and at the moment I'm still not doing that. So, I mean, in part, I think I need to just get into a routine. I know what I need to do, to be honest. I've made these videos about this. I know exactly what it is I need to do to get myself dialed in, shall we say. I know what I need to do, but why? It's a good question. If I know what to do, then why am I not doing it? I think, you know what it is? I think it's because I feel like I have time. And, well, I don't actually have a lot of time, because if I want to get things going and moving before the end of this gap year, then bro, like it just it's retarded to think that I've got time. So it's weird. It's a weird complex. It's like I feel like I know I'm gonna eventually do it. Like that's the thing. I have faith in what I'm doing, and I know I'm gonna eventually succeed. But I think that's a weird, like, self-fulfilling in confidence that therefore leads me to not take action. That's a really weird loop, which is actually really stupid, because me thinking I'm eventually going to make it by doing nothing. In fact, yeah, I have seen that around. A lot of people think that something randomly is going to happen, and that's it. You're just going to make it. But, bro, you got to be doing the work in, man. So I just need to really dial in on everything, hit all tasks and goals for the weeks, and how they, and then that those will all stack over the months and then like quarters as well. So yeah, I mean, the goals that I've set for the coming months, if I've not hit those in December, you know what those are, future me. If you've not hit those, then I mean, well, just you're a fucking bum, bro. And I guess yeah, this is a message to everyone else who's watching this. Just take action. I think that's the best thing you can do. I mean, literally, I literally, as soon as I started outreaching, I literally got like 100% reply rate, which was like, bro, like if I started doing that a month ago, I could have signed my first client already. So yeah, biggest takeaway from this video is take action. Um, I'm gonna try and be more consistent with the uploads, but yeah, I just really need to dial in, and I'll give updates on how things are going. Um, I'm more active on Twitter, and like I'll be making more posts. To be fair, I haven't even made that many tweets recently, but follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Uh, you'll be able to see more of what I'm doing, and yeah, I'll speak to you guys very soon.